So you look at this sign over here. This is where Jerusalem would be. It'll be in this area right here, okay? You see that it's attached to what continent? It's attached to Africa. So you're not wrong when you said we are from Africa. But the specific place that we're from is from Jerusalem, okay? But sis, what's your nationality according to the Bible? Black. Black, okay. So when I ask 5 black people what their nationality is, I'm going to get 5 different answers, okay? Right. You might get black, you might get African American, you might get Moorish American, you get all these different answers. But according to the Bible, you want an Israelite according to the Bible, okay? You're the greatest people on this planet. So we're going to show you that, all right? Let me get Deuteronomy 28.
Deuteronomy 28.
Deuteronomy 28. Let me start at verse 15. Read that. You know a little bit about Moses?
No, I read the Bible.
Okay, I'm going to teach you something. But all right, read that.
Deuteronomy 28:15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So this is all forefather Moses. I didn't get your name. What's your name? Danisha. Okay, nice to meet you, Danisha. All right, so this is Moses. Moses, he freed us from Pharaoh, okay? He said if we did not listen to our God, curse will come upon us, okay? Let me ask you, Danisha, is a curse a good thing or a bad thing?
That's a bad thing.
That's a bad thing, okay? When you look at black people, you see the different things that are happening to us in the planet Earth. Yeah. You think good things are happening to us?
We go to jail and white people get.
Say it again.
We go to jail and white people they don't go to jail. They don't get resurrected.
They don't go to jail. We go to jail. We get shot down. We get killed. All these things happen to us, right?
Tax rise and all.
Tax rise, all that. Okay, those are bad things. Now, the reason why these bad things are happening to us is because we broke God's laws. Okay.
I understand you more than I understand him.
All praise. But we're gonna get you a few, okay?
I understand you way more.
I got you, Danisha. I got you. Read verse 16. Read that.
16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
So it says, you blacks and Hispanics, because you broke God's laws, you was going to be cursed in the city, or you was going to be cursed in the field. Let me show you something, Danisha. Let me show you something. You like to look at pictures and things, right? We all visual. All right, so this is what you would call cursed in the field, okay? You know, doing slavery, working in cotton fields, working in sugar cane fields, all right? Now, being cursed in the city. You look at our people, we're in the city right now. We got the worst stores, we got the worst food, we got shooting, we got all types of things happening to us in the city, okay? That's being cursed in the cities and cursed in the field, all right? That's what's happening to us as blacks and Hispanics. That's only happening to us. Like you just said, you don't see that happening to the white man, right? No. The white man, he gets away with that. You don't see that happening to the Chinese man, right? No, you don't see those things happening, okay? But I'm going to get you a little bit more. Let me get verse 68. Read that.
Verse 68.
And sis, you listen to this too. Go on, you need to go ahead and get out the car and come over here and learn something. Bring all the kids over here and learn something. We don't fight, all right? Read verse 68. Read.
Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So the scriptures told us if we did not keep God's laws, the Lord was going to bring us into Egypt again with ships. What is Egypt? Egypt is symbolic for slavery, all right? We would go back into slavery by the way we're over cargo slave ships. Let me show you the pictures again. You look at this. These are what you call cargo slave ships. We were stacked on top of each other. We was at sea for months at a time, defecating on each other. All types of things was happening to us on those cargo slave ships. These are the cargo slave ships that the Bible speaks of. This only happened to you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, all right? But it gets deeper than that. Keep reading. Read it from the top.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again.
So it says we would no longer see our homeland as a people again. What's our homeland? Sis, you know what our homeland is? Get that. Now our homeland for us. What you think our homeland is? Africa. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Right.
But it's a specific place in Africa that we would call our homeland, okay? I'm going to show you that. All right, read that. This is our true homeland. Okay? Read.
Galatians 4:26. But Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all.
Okay, so it says Jerusalem, which is free. Jerusalem is our motherland. Okay, Jerusalem is our homeland. All right. Let me come over here, Donice. Let me show you something. Because you weren't wrong. You weren't wrong at all when you said Africa, but it gets a little bit more detailed. It's deeper than that. Okay. So you look at this sign over here. This is where Jerusalem would be. It'll be in this area right here. Okay. You see that it's attached to what continent? It's attached to Africa. So you're not wrong when you said we are from Africa. But the specific place that we're from is from Jerusalem, okay? And what the white man has done, what they did, over, I think in the 1900s, something along those lines, they made a man-made canal. They split Jerusalem from Africa so we would discontinue from our true homeland, okay? It's the Suez Canal. But we are from this region, all right? That's why Christ was a black man, all right?
What club was that at?
That was admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
But the Zulu Nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just don't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again, 31.
All right, let us get back to it. Where we at? Nope, go back to Deuteronomy 28. Now what I'm doing, I'm showing you who you are according to the Bible, okay? You're not black, you ain't Hispanic, you ain't no coon, you ain't no Negro, you ain't no right. You are the greatest people on this planet. Right. Now read that again.
Verse 68, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So we was going to go back into slavery by cargo slave ships. That only happened to us as a people. Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there you shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
So it says when we got to this side of the earth, when we came from the west coast of Africa, when we got to America, we will be sold for what?
For bondmen and bondwomen.
So when we got to this side of the earth, we were put on auction slave blocks. And we were sold for bondmen and bondwomen.
That's right.
That only happened to us. It didn't happen to those fake Jews, the white man that portrays himself as a Jew today. It happened to the blacks and Hispanics. We are the true Jews according to the Bible. All right? Now, finish it on out.
And no man shall buy you.
Is that it? And it says, and no man shall buy you. No man shall buy you. What does that mean? No matter how much revolution we did, how much marching, how much protesting we did, no man will redeem us from this captivity that we're in, okay? We had Toussaint. He was in Haiti. He tried to redeem him. It didn't work. We had Marcus Garvey. We had Malcolm X. We had Frederick Hampton. We had numerous men that tried to save us. No man's going to save us from this captivity but Jesus Christ, the Black Messiah. All right? But only under one stipulation. Well, how do you think Christ is going to come back to redeem us, sis? Come on, I can barely hear you. How you think he's going to come back to redeem us? Fire. You ain't wrong. But he's going to come back and redeem us if we keep with God's law. We got to come back to the laws of God. All right? That's the stipulation. We got put in this situation because we broke God's laws. So what we must do is come back to him. Then he'll deal with us. Let me get Hosea 5:15. Let me show you. This is what happened. God ain't dealing with you blacks and Hispanics right now. He's not hearing you blacks and Hispanics right now. He's not going to hear you till you come back to him. Till you repent from your ways. So we got to know what the law is. Read that.
Hosea 5:15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense.
So this is the Lord. He says he's going to go and return into his place till we acknowledge the offense that we committed against him. We made a covenant with him. We said we was going to obey in the wilderness, and we refused to obey. So he's going to go and return into his place, and we're going to be chastised until we get it right. I can't hear what the sister's saying. Y'all relate. But yeah, it's certain laws that we must keep. All right? Let me show you something, sis. I think your brother just brought it out, but I'm going to bring it out again. This is a law that a lot of our sisters break today. All right? Give me Deuteronomy 22:5. Read that.
Deuteronomy 22 and 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Okay, it says the woman shall not wear which pertain unto a man. All right? Keep reading.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
So a man should not put on a woman's garment. All right, read.
For all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
It says this is an abominable thing in the Lord, in the eyes of our Lord, okay? When a woman is going around wearing pants, showing off all of her curves, doing all these different things, that's an abominable thing unto the Lord.
Right.
The same thing with our brothers. Our brothers, they doing it today. You see Lil Uzi Vert, you see Diddy, they wearing dresses now.
Right.
Eventually, it's not going to be taboo anymore. This is something that we've done to turn away from our God.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is